Sports Beat tonight coming to you live from Chester, West Virginia at Mountaineer Racetrack and Gaming Resort, where, of course, if you want to gamble, you can, but if you want to see some boxing tonight, you need to be in the Harb, which is actually on the other side of the camera, where the Showbox, the new generation event, will take part tonight. One guy who's not on the card, but will be someday soon, Raquan Kimbrough from Aliquippa. Thank you so much for your time. And I guess normally you would come out here to be a fan, or maybe to look at some boxers that are looking to make the move, maybe pick up a couple pointers, but you have an announcement of your own that you're going to make on Showtime tonight.
Yes, I do. I have an important announcement to make, actually determine my lifelong career, and that's to turn professional.
Oh, you're not going to sign football with Pitt? No, just kidding.
No.
That's somebody else. Sorry, I got that confused. You're aiming, and we talked about this before, you had aimed for so long for Athens, for the games, for 04. Was there one certain thing that caused you to say, I can't make it anymore, I want to turn pro, too bad?
You know, it was a couple of things. So far goes by the marketing that they do on the Olympics towards the boxing. Everything else has been shown and on the TV towards the Olympics, but boxing is not really shown that much on the Olympics as it used to be when Sugar Ray Leonard was fighting. That played a major part in it, and just the desire in my heart that I wanted to turn professional at this time. You know, I have a good chance of making the Olympics, and I could have stayed around, but I feel like this is the best decision for me.
Do you think it crept into your mind? It was in the back of your mind, maybe the front of your mind, a couple months ago, or the last few months when it was still a year out for the games, but you had maybe a match or two that you should have won or done better. Do you think it was entering your mind then?
Oh yeah, that definitely played a role with the Olympic scoring and the judging, and me winning some fights and also losing some fights. Being part of the whole Olympic committee, and it all plays a part. It all plays a part, great part.
Is there a small part of you that would have liked to have represented the United States, America, in the Olympics, win a gold, win a medal of any kind? Is there a small part of you that knows that you had that avenue, or at least that opportunity to go down that avenue, and did not take it?
Yes. But just like I said before, most of my heart is going professional, and the whole key is that I want to set a good, stable, good place where I can be looked after and be took care of on a professional level. I have good people that's behind me. I have a trainer that is well known, Tom Yankello, works with world champions, Paul Spadafore. He works with Calvin Brock. Calvin Brock went to the last Olympics, and I mean, I have great people. And that's a decision where to be a world champion fighter, you have to have good people behind you. And coming down the mountain there and hooking up with these guys and Tom Yankello, that's good people. So there's no doubt that, yeah, I had a chance to go to the Olympics, and I could have went to the Olympics, but now since I met good people and I'm around good people, I want to go for the world title.
Now, you've had that in mind for a while, because you work out in the same gym with Paul Spadafore,
yes.
Tom Yankello. I mean, I know one of your dreams in your heart was, I want to take the lightweight belt from Paul Spadafore, but he's gone. He already gave up that lightweight belt. I was hoping for that fight just to see Tommy try to run from one corner to the other to see who he was going to really give good advice to. You know, he had both fighters in the ring. But, do you still wish you'd get a piece of Paul, or did maybe that you think in the back of your mind that, there's a vacated title, there's some guys there who don't have big names that maybe it's going to take me a while, but maybe that's something I could grab?
I learned and I watched Paul for many years. Yeah, Tom started with him for a long time, and Tom developed him very well, and I have much respect for Paul Spadafore, his work ethics, the way he trains in the gym, and I have nothing bad to say about Paul Spadafore. He's going to make a lot of money now, so I'm trying to be where he is. I'm still young, and I'm just getting started.
Talk about the game plan, maybe, now that you're going to become a professional. Have you set a target date for your next bout, your first professional bout? Maybe you don't have an opponent yet, but do you have at least a time frame when that'll happen?
September is my time frame. I'm hoping in September that I have a bout scheduled, and hopefully from there on, maybe every other month.
That's quick. I mean, a lot of fighters, when they go pro, when they start pro, is they have fights pretty
Yes.
regularly. But you know, I mean, this is a big jump. This is amateurs to pros, and unless Tommy finds somebody around the corner in Brighton or Ambridge for you, it's going to be tough. Even the first couple guys you fight.
Yes, it will be tough, but I have good people. I got great manager, great trainer. I believe I have my faith in them, and I know they know what they're doing.
Is there a chance we'll see you here at Mountaineer? Will some bouts take place here, or we're?
I'm trying to fight all my fights now. No, yeah, I will be at Mountaineer. Majority of my fights, and hopefully come down the road when it's time to make some big moves, the big money maker fights. I probably go to Las Vegas or somewhere.
That's where all boxers want to go.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Must be
that's
a
heaven.
gambling thing there too. I don't know. But you talked about your team. Tom Yankello as your trainer. Greg Nixon will help promote, and Ted Arnaud is kind of the kingpin. He's going to advise you and help. Is that the team you're talking about? Am I missing anybody?
That is the head dog.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's a good dog to have in front too.
Yeah,
let me
that's
tell
good
you.
people. It's all good people,
Yeah.
and that's what you need to be a world champion.
When you train for a bout, whether it's an amateur bout or a professional bout, I would think that physically things would probably stay the same. But mentally, are you fearful that maybe you will look at it differently? Like your first amateur bout, this will be your first professional bout. Maybe I guess what I'm trying to say. Will you be nervous?
You know, I sat and thought about that question.
Sorry to bring it back up.
No, it's actually, you train hard, you be prepared for each fight, each obstacle to come, you always prepare yourself. And the key to it, of being winning fights and being a world-class fighter, is that good stable, good people that's behind you, and everybody have to be on the same page. If you have one person off track, then you won't be a world champion. You only be a contender, and I'm not trying to be a contender.
Not just yet. Do you want to stay this weight, or do you feel you're
126 will be the weight I'll be fighting at.
you still have a good time making that? That's not too hard.
That's no trouble making 126.
Man, I wish I could make 126. It's been when I'm 9 or 10. I was back then. It was the last time I was that weight.
You know what, he had trouble with it today. He was laying by the pool.
Yeah.
When we checked in this afternoon to make sure we were set up, we spoke to one of your good people, and they said that he's having a good time laying by the pool.
Yes.
So you're relaxing
Training.
right
That's
now.
called
Yes.
training.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was sweating off some pounds.
I was doing what Roy Jones do. I was working the water.
No chicken fighting, right? We don't want any
No chicken
Okay,
fighting.
yeah.
We're going to work the water as well and take a quick time out and have more. Live from Mountaineer Racetrack and Gaming Resort as Sports Beat continues right after this.